Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm going to use The Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. Companion book by Barbara Moore. Is it there? It's in the corner there, Barbara Moore. The website is llewellyn.com. I think the updated website is usgamesinc.com if you're interested. Or just look up whatever creator you want if you are interested in something they do. Supportive Oracle Cards, Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. There's a website on the back of the book, hayhouseradio.com, but if you take out radio, I think it'll take you right to the Hay House website. But if you search up Sandra Ann Taylor and the name of her deck, you should easily find stuff. Okay, what do we have for Gemini? The Sun card is your first card out. I want to say somebody else had that. I don't remember who. But that's an awesome thing. That's my favorite card in the tarot deck, just to be fair. It's just like, even upside down, it seems like it's good. Stop. There's a hidden card. A lot of love coming your way. Somebody needs your help. Okay. You've got the Hermit with the Ten of Cups. Somebody definitely needs your help. The thing is, if you communicate and reach out to them, the situation changes, and it changes for the better. And when it changes for the better for them, it changes for the better for you. So, not that you just don't want to do something good for somebody, that's fine, that's cool. But I'm getting like, something really good comes your way by helping this person out. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like, you know, getting an upgrade to the house. It's kind of like somebody else you live with wants to upgrade the living conditions you both live in, but they don't know how to do it. The thing is, if you approach them, you'll show them how it can happen. They'll make that happen, and you'll both be a lot happier. You'll both be enjoying things. It's very simple. I know that's a very simple way to look at it, but I feel like this needs to be simple because you can take it down a lot of different roads if you decide you want to. It's good, but like, are they reluctant to ask, or are they reluctant to receive your help? I hope they're not reluctant to receive, because that's not okay. Emperor, you get along with that energy. And then the Seven of Swords. They want to kind of like... I feel like they don't want to deal with something. That's the problem. The thing is, Gemini is really, really good at communication. Like... They don't want to deal with something. They do need to deal with it. You match this energy as well. They will talk about it, though. But they don't want to seem to... I feel like they're trying to box themselves in a corner. Kind of like, I can't do anything about it. I can't do it. There's just no way. But you're Gemini. You'll see the way. That's not the problem. You might even have to be even more creative to get them to even consider it. I feel like you can do that too, though. I feel like you're the perfect person to move this forward. Finding the way is one thing. Getting them to consider it is a whole nother thing, but I feel like you got it on both hands, because you can just get a conversation going, weave it back and forth a couple times, and before you know it, they're willing to consider something they weren't willing to consider before. This is going to take action on their part. There is stress with this, but I feel like the stress is all theirs, because they're the ones who have to do it. They have to make the choice. They have to move it forward. You have the plan, you can show them how it can work, and you can give them that encouragement and get them to talk about it. They just got to think it out. They got to move forward. It's time for them to move forward. If they do move forward, there's a lot of healing going on here, a lot of great healing. I want to be realistic, I feel. It's kind of like, you got to keep in mind who you're talking to here, and you got to realize that free will is a real thing. I don't feel like this is a guarantee this is going to work out. I'm getting that there's a good chance it should, but the other person has the right to say, I'm just going to disintegrate into nothing, I guess. Because to get into this energy, they first have to work through this energy, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very much a stickler for what is what is, and if this person has this bad mindset where I can't fix this, I can't do anything better, this is as best I can get. It's kind of like rice and beans is all I can have. Rice and beans, that's it. I can only have rice and beans. I can't have anything but rice and beans. I won't think about anything but rice and beans. Meanwhile, you got you, Gemini, over here in the corner going, well, let's see. Rice and beans are okay because of what reason? What other things are edible that have the same type of effect on the body? Are noodles okay? No, noodles have gluten. I can't do noodles, can't do noodles. But there's rice noodles, so maybe you can't have noodles made out of that, but there's noodles made out of other things you can have. What about tofu? I don't know. I don't like tofu. I don't want to try tofu, but if you're willing to try it, maybe there's something we could do to that. Like, if you can get this person talking, you will find many, many, many different things they can do that they just don't want to believe in. It's a challenge to get them to budge. It is a challenge to get them budge. How hard is it going to be for you to get them to budge? You might find this, I don't know, if you find this to be like a game, like you're having fun with it, you're just getting ahead little by little, they will talk to you. And you know how to make them feel like they're the ones in control, and I feel like you keep reminding them of that. If you don't want to do it, you won't do it. You're the one that calls the shots. You know, I feel like you're reminding them that, but you're also giving them options. And because I keep thinking of rice noodles. That's a thing, right? Am I wrong? Am I making that up? I keep thinking I've heard of rice noodles. So I'm like, if they can eat rice, maybe they can eat rice noodles. Why not? Maybe. And if they can, that's a different experience, different dining experience. I feel like you're gonna start like, chipping at it a little bit. This might be one of those situations where it might take you a month or so to keep having conversations, but I feel like you're probably entertained with the conversation. You keep putting in the work for it, but it's a lot of like mental activity, and I feel like it's interesting, kind of like, all right, we got this far before, let's see how far we can get today. Let's see if we can get a little farther. And let's see if they did anything, and if they did, let me see if I can like promote, like, hey, look how that improved. Look how you didn't think that was going to work, and then you did that, and you did well. Look how you did well with that. And you're in control of that experience. I feel like you know to keep that up. You have to keep reminding them they're in control of that experience, and they can do better than they want to believe. You got the Sun card coming at the end with the Chariot. You are really making a strong, strong impact here. I feel like whoever this is means a lot to you. They do seem to mean a very, very heavy amount of, they have a heavy amount of influence on you. Like how they handle life, where they are in life, what their quality of life is, does seem to matter to you a lot. Is there anything else I can do to, like, there's something, I'm missing something. I'm like, just like missing something. There's something there. What is it? Dealing with the Hierophant, and then the Ace of Cups. This is one of those people where you know what they're like. And when they're on the right path, that's where they're going to stay. Well, whatever path they choose, that's where they're going to stay. I feel like you understand this person, and the way they run life is that they're the same, which is fine. You just make sure you deal with them in certain contexts that works for you. Kind of like they're going to be same, which is fine. I'm just going to make sure when I deal with them, it's only here and there, now and then. But I also know that I can depend on them to be where they're supposed to be, so I can come back and check on things when I want to, and I can go do what I want and come back, and this will be where it's supposed to be. I feel like you're at peace with how this person works. Like, that's how they are, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. I just make sure I deal with it accordingly. You have the Ace of Cups, too. It's like you have a very, very deep love for this person. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be like a friendship. This could be somebody that you just very much believe in. You very much care about what happens to them. This does seem to get better and better. You're helping this. You're the healer here. You are the one helping them heal. You're giving them a lot of information. You're not giving up on them. I feel like other people get very frustrated with this person and just kind of walk away. But this person does talk to you, and I feel like you do make an impact with them. It could be slow, but it's kind of like slow and steady wins the race, but the way you're moving it forward, it seems like I talk with them, but the conversation is good. It's slow movements forward, but the conversation to get it there is, I feel like you're entertained a little bit. In the sense of like, I see progress, so I feel like that might be why you're entertained. Kind of like, I think this can go better, and it does seem like it's going better, and I'm feeling good about it. So I'm not entertained in a bad way. Entertained in like, this is like getting your interest. This is something like I'm looking forward to the next time we have one of these conversations. The stress is real. Is there anything that you can help this person with the stress? The stress is real. I'm almost wondering if it's like slow and steady wins the race. Ten of Swords and the Temperance card. I feel like many times this person has failed. Many times. Angel of Love, woman holding a heart. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords came out in the dice. But then the Temperance card is like, when I feel temperance in this situation, it just keeps moving, right? Temperance is an energy that just keeps going. It does a little bit by little bit, and it just a little bit at a time, and it just does a little bit, but it seems like it's constantly moving, but it's working a little bit here, working a little bit there, working a little bit here, working a little bit there, over here. That's kind of how I feel temperance. Kind of like, it's all over the place, but it's progressing in many different ways. This person, the history is they feel the failures of the past, and like they never seem to work. It never seems to work. But if they do it differently and they just keep with it, and they just keep chipping at it here, chipping at it there, chipping at it here, chipping at it there, they can overcome this. They can. And I feel like you're helping them steer the ship. You're keeping them on course. I feel like you're keeping them on course so that we don't have so much devastation. What is the final outcome? Like, just so I'm right. Does this person have a chance to truly succeed? Three of Swords, and the Sun card. The outcome might not be what they wanted, but accepting failure. This makes me feel like this is somebody who always wanted to sing but really couldn't carry a tune in a bucket, and then they just have to accept they can't sing, but maybe they go down a different road. Is that what's going on here? I feel like they can overcome this, but I'm getting the Three of Swords, and the 19 is the Sun card. So it's almost like they have a lot of knowledge in a certain area, but it's kind of like wanting to sing, and they really can't carry a tune in a bucket. But all that they've learned, all that they've known, it's almost like I see them, they can apply it in a different way. It's almost like maybe they can apply it to some computer program, and they can create music that way with what they know about music that they've learned. It's kind of like, and I feel like this is why you're a part of this. Success is there, but it's almost like it might take little by little win might be you showing them, all right, singing isn't working, but maybe this would, and let's try that, and let's try this. There's something they want, and I get the Three of Swords. Whatever it is they actually want, they're not going to get. But they might be able to find something else that actually suits them a lot better. Is it going to be their original goal? No. They might be quite tied to that. There can be a lot of healing here. But maybe this is the trick. Maybe this is what I'm missing in this. If they keep failing at this over and over again, maybe that's what they're saying. Don't help them try to find a way to succeed in that uphill battle that's going to lead to the Three of Swords. Maybe see if we can find a different goal from them. Thing is, they got a lot of Hierophant energy, which is telling me they're very fixed on a certain goal. But maybe it's time to start getting them to consider other goals. It's a long road to get them to change their mind, but maybe it's time for that. It took me a minute, but I'm like, you could help them find a way to, like if they want to sing, for example, you could help them find a way to find the right training and, really try, but they're never going to be that opera singer is what I should say. You could help them do really good and help them get to their voice to the best it could be. but they're never gonna be the opera singer. So you could help them find ways forward with that. But I feel like what they're saying is, instead of that, find something related for them and help them go in a different direction. Give them ideas. Give them things to try, little things to try here and there. Try this, try that, where they can apply what they already know in a different way and still make good on the information they know, still enjoy what they know, maybe just not the way they originally wanted to. I feel like you're great for this. Because I see you the one you bring forth a lot of healing, and I get the Four of Swords here. It does feel really good, like this can work out and this can be great. But I feel like it's kind of like, yeah, let's take this information, let's take what they have. They're not going to make it where they want, but they could apply it somewhere else and at least get something good out of it. May not be their optimal what they wanted, but still. All right, I think we're there. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.